What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about TOXTRICITY, one of the awesome new rocker Pokemon they added in the Galar region.
We're going to talk about everything you need to know, everything you thought that you knew that you didn't know, that we know that you don't know, that you know us. Where to find them, how to evolve them, the different evolutions, what's the difference. Johnny doesn't know, I'll tell him, even though he knows, and he's the one telling me, or we're telling you. The easiest way to get a shiny, how to play competitively, so you can play competitively, and a whole bunch of other Before we start catching Toxtricity, we gotta know more about him, his origins. What does his name even mean, Johnny?
Well, TOXTRICITY, toxic and electricity. It's pretty straightforward. It's also toxicity with an extra R inside.
We know, Johnny. Way to state the obvious!
Let's start off with how to get this little dude. First time you see him is probably going to be on Route 5 at the daycare center. If you're talking to people in the game, then you're going to notice this guy's right there, chilling next to the daycare lady. Just talk to her. She'll give you a free Toxel.
But it's not a good Toxel.
Well, it's not a bad Toxel.
But it's not like those Max IV Pikachus and Eevees that you get. It's more like a, take this Toxel because I don't want him.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those.
If you want to get a stronger Toxel, maybe for competitive reasons, you're going to need to go to the wild area, in the second part of the wild area, specifically in a thunderstorm. Or you go in Bridgefield when it's sunny or raining.
That's right. Little baby Toxel.
You just see him crawling about, and unsuspectedly, you attack him.
Yeah.
Attack the little baby.
Poor guy. Once again, those aren't going to be confirmed perfect IVs or anything. The easiest way to get those is to catch Toxtricity, which is having a G-Max promoted raid right now. Another place to get a Toxel is in Route 7. He's not overworld, so he'll be hidden. So when you see the little exclamation mark in the grass, you have to go run and get it. 25% chance it'll be a Toxel.
Don't avoid those exclamation marks.
No, all the rare Pokemon are in there.
That's where the juicy Pokemon are.
Juicy.
But I avoid them anyway because, like Hop, they're annoying.
Alright, now that you have a little Toxel guy, you want to evolve him. Now you notice there's two forms of Toxtricity. There's an amped form and low-key form. Different ways to evolve it, both evolve at level 30.
So if you pay attention to these different forms, you'll notice that amp form is the guitarist, lead guitar, and low-key form is the bassist. You're just like...
The difference of both forms of how to get them is by their nature, alright? So half the natures create amp form and half the natures create low-key form. Now, you can't change this with the mints, okay? This has to be the nature that you found that Pokemon. Amp form natures are included right here because I can't remember the full list. And low-key forms are... Amp form obviously stands for amplified form.
Guitar amps, bass amps, and low-key, you know, there's different keys in music, and when you're playing at lower keys, you're probably using the bass clef. And the bass clef, he's playing bass, it's bass,
Boom.
It's pretty obvious.
Also, lastly, they do learn two different attacks. So if you're kind of going for more the attack base, you'd probably want to get amp form. If you're more of a stat changing or whatever it is, you get to go for low-key form. The difference is amp form gets Venoshock and Shift Gear. Low-key form learns Venom Drench and Magnetic... This word. I forgot what it was, sorry guys.
Johnny doesn't give no flux.
Alright, let's take a look at his Pokedex entries. As you can see here, he absorbs stagnant water to get all the poison that it contains. So he drinks to purposely get poison to feel better. Huh.
What about the low-key form?
Well, Apple, you tell me.
I actually don't know, Johnny. You have to tell me.
Oh, well then. Low-key form can generate 15,000 volts of electricity. That means Pikachu needs to watch out for that because low-key form likes to fight. Another cool little Pokedex entry with low-key is that when he strums, it sounds like a bass guitar when he strums on his chest. And when amped form strums, it sounds like a...
An electric guitar.
Boom.
But we said that at the beginning, Johnny.
No, we said that's what they were, but not when they were flicking the thingies over there.
Alright, now Gigantamax Toxtricity. This one's a cool one. This guy had drank so much poison and gathered so much it penetrated his brain, all this poison. Now he's very angry now, and because of this,
Toxtricity lost control of itself. It rampages across the land, contaminating everything with toxic sweat, which gushes out and pours out like acid rain, leaving a path of destruction in his wake. And those lost souls will perish in the fiery pits of the underworld, leaving no survivors.
that was from Bulbapedia. Also, it's really cool because with his new attacks that he has, specifically 2 Gigantamax Toxtricity, he makes electricity in the form of a guitar, and he smashes it on them.
Smashes it on Johnny!
Ow. Oh, you can see that in this photo right here. Also, Gigantamax Toxtricity is the only one who can learn G-Max Stun Shock.
Because he's stunning and he'll shock you.
He is shocking.
But mainly, stunning. Let's talk about the abilities.
That's right.
We got the punk rock ability. Johnny, explain it.
Punk Rock, 30% more damage for sound-based moves. Now that's a true rocker.
We got the technician ability.
That's right. What does it do, you may ask?
Like a guitar tech. What does it do?
Thanks for asking. Basically powers up all moves that have a base set of 60 or lower by 50%.
Oh, like a guitar tech.
That's the same thing for both forms, amp or low key.
But there's plus and minus. What's that all about, Johnny?
If someone who has plus or minus as an ability, special attack increases by 50%. Boom, said it before Apple interrupted me.
The shiny version. We said in our previous video that we like it better if he looked like this.
Yeah. Boop.
But he's starting to grow on me, actually. The normal shinies, how they are.
Only, no, low key form looks good.
They're starting to grow on me just because of we've been catching them left and right. And the easiest way to get a shiny, by the way, guys, we're hosting shiny raids this week during the promoted event.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it for a bit. If you guys are seeing this video, come to our live streams, catch yourself some shinies. We have both of them. We have the low-key form and the amped form on my different switches, on my sword, on my shield. You guys know the deal. So sword has amped version and shield has low-key for limited time until March 8th, 2020. Let's talk about some fun facts. Johnny, I'm sorry, there was no other way. I have to do this. All right. As you can see here, there's a hieroglyph in Turfield, which we didn't know what it was before, but now, thanks to G-Max Toxtricity coming out, we finally put the pieces together. That is G-Max Toxtricity. And that's the way, I like it.
All right, well, another little fun fact going on over here. Once you beat the game, this is post-game stuff. Spoiler alert, not that big, but still a spoiler. If you go back to Hulbury at the lighthouse, you're gonna see the full band playing next to the statues right next to the lighthouse. Now, in this city, Toxtricity is, you know, a famous Pokemon for whatever it did. Probably the same reason as the hieroglyph. It's really cool. You go talk to this guy over here, probably their agent, and you get to rewatch the credit scene, also with the band playing at the same time. If you watch long enough, you're gonna end up seeing some Wooloos at the end. That is unrelated, but I thought it was cool.
If you just skip to this segment, the competitive segment, that probably means you know everything there is to know about Toxtricity, and you're already a Pokemon master. In that case, we challenge you to a rock-off. And by rock-off, I literally mean Pokemon battle.
And for all of you that stayed and watched the whole time, this one's for you. Don't forget to splack a line,
Leave a comment and
subscribe. All right, ready for competitive play?
where'd you get those gloves?
Hitmonchan lent them to me. Actually, what would Hitmonchan look like without its gloves?
Is the gloves part of it?
Whoa. This is one type of Toxtricity competitive you can play. It's the type that I would play. Also, guys, this is my opinion. It's not the best in the world. It could be. It might not, but it could be.
It's definitely not. But knowing Johnny, probably is.
Nature, timid or modest. One of them raises speed, lowers attack. The other one lowers attack, raises special attack. Item I would use, throat spray. Increases the damage done by sound-based moves.
Quick side note, throat spray. When you're a singer and you're doing all these gigs, you gotta spray your throat with some stuff. You gotta keep it hydrated. You gotta be like, oh!
Ability is going to be Punk Rock. Also, again, to boost the sound moves. The move set would go over here. Boom Burst. Boom Burst. Pretty smart move for Toxtricity. Also, it's a normal attack, so kind of does a lot of damage to a lot of people. Not many people are resistant. Only Rock and Ghost is unresistant.
Rock.
Oh yeah.
Overdrive. Like a guitar pedal, you click it on, your solos are that much cooler,
Yeah.
your attacks are that much stronger.
Overdrive is pretty cool, actually. It has to do with Toxtricity's organs. It's actually his organ, so that's...
Organs, but they make musical notes.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, it's cool because it's not an organ like a...
All these things are coming together.
Overdrive, it actually has to do with playing those, and it makes a loud sound that's like a bass or a guitar, echoing through the distance. That second move. Move number 3, we got Sludge Bomb. He's a poison type. He's using special attack. Stab attack, if you guys don't know what a stab attack is, it's basically same type attack boost. So if your Pokemon that say Toxtricity, his stab attacks would be electric attacks and poison attacks. So it does 1.25 times the damage it would do. Keep that in mind if you don't know already.
Volt Switch.
That's the last one. Volt Switch is for that extra stab boost again, and when you're against anybody who's going to use a ground attack, because you're 4 times weak to ground attacks. Not fun. EV Spread. Your EV Spread's going to be 252 on special attack, 252 on speed, and 4 on...
HP.
Second build for Toxtricity, competitive, would be physical attacker.
Jolly or Adamant.
That's right.
This one's Johnny and Adam. Mint.
That's funny. Adam's my middle name. Jolly, increases speed, lower special attack. Adamant, lower special attack, increases attack. So the item we're going to go for here is Magnet. Honestly, you guys can play around with all the items. It's really fun to do. If you want to go focus Sash on him, you can. If you want to keep him there for any ground attacks against him. But we're going to go for Magnet with this one. Give it a nice little boost on those electric attacks. Punk Rock, once again.
The attacks.
Moves.
Throat Punch.
Ooh! Throw punch. Pretty good attack.
Like if there's always someone talking and they never let you talk and they keep talking and they never know when to stop talking and you're trying to talk but they won't let you, the perfect move to do is Throat Punch.
And also, it's good against a mirror match against another Toxtricity because it lowers sound-based moves. Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is good. You get your stab. Also, I didn't mention before, but Toxtricity is a stronger special attacker, but he's still got a really good attack base.
So this is one of those builds that people won't be expecting.
Exactly. Thunder Punch, really good. Sometimes you can paralyze the opponent. Yeah.
It's a lot like Throat Punch, except you're not punching a throat. Now you're punching thunder.
So that gives your stab boost. Then we got Poison Jab. Man, this guy's a fighter, man. He's just ready to go. Poison Jab,
Yeah.
could poison the target, not badly poison, not like a Toxic, which you could run Toxic on Toxtricity. It's pretty cool. If you just need to throw in that one attack, he's got a nice little speed over there.
Kind of obvious, Johnny.
Yeah, okay.
Toxic on Toxtricity.
And last one there, Shift Gear. Shift Gear is a really cool move. Only Amped Form can learn this one. Basically, you increase your speed by 2 and your attack by 1. That's an awesome attack. If I was using that, I'd probably go Focus Sash. I'm a big Focus Sash guy. Because you wouldn't put this in front of the Tyranitar anyways, or Rhyperior, because you know they're going to hit you with a ground move. That's basically it. And guys, lastly,
You lost me at competitive.
if you guys want to switch out a move for like Fire Punch so you can get the Ferrothorns out of the way, go ahead.
Those pesky Ferrothorns.
Yeah, do what you need to do, man. Do what you
It's
need
like a
to
thorn
do.
in my side, a thorn in my Johnny.
All right, and that's it for the Toxtricity video.
If you guys want us to make a rocker-themed dream team for competitive play, let us know in the Johnnies below. And the winner of the giveaway is...
Ozzy Puff, which I think is Ozzy Osbourne and Powerpuff Girls put in one. Now that's
Toxic, Electricity, Toxtricity, Ozzy, Power,
Puff.
Puff. Ozzy Puff.
Wow.
You won. Ozzy Puff, we want to know how your name originated.
All info for the giveaways is in our description down below on this video. And if you guys want to join the family, our Discord link is down there too. If you like this video about Toxtricity, yeah,
And you want another vid about Rocketeer,
yeah,
the mean team.
yeah, then just say it in the comments.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
My voice cracks.
Two Toxtricities walk into the bar.